we're still going to have millions of people that believe one thing, and this Newsmax phenomenon that we're watching, where clearly people don't like what they're hearing on Fox and they say, no, I don't want to hear an occasional fact or two. I want to go where life is different than Election Day. Let me play a little excerpt from Newsmax.
We're like one of the only major networks not to call the election. And our view is, of course, we're waiting for the states to certify and see what the final result is. And we're also encouraging the president to begin the possibility of a transition, even if that has not been certified yet.
And before you respond, John, a little history lesson on Christopher Ruddy. I want to remind folks, the founder of Newsmax was best known before he founded that cable channel for this crazy, for being the chief reporter on a crazy conspiracy that somehow Ron Brown was murdered seconds before a plane crash, which did kill Ron Brown. The point is that this is sort of, Newsmax has had it's founded by a conspiracy theorist. What is happening to the messaging to the right side of the aisle in this country?
It's very hard to fathom. Look, I'm a conservative. I got into this fight 40 years ago about smaller government and lower taxes and traditionalist values and a strong military. And that 40 years later, I and people like me are being put in the position of being accused of disloyalty because we do not buy into the notion that from his grave 7 years ago, Hugo Chavez paid off the governor of Georgia, the Republican governor of Georgia, in a pay-or-play scheme to fix voting machines whose results were just verified by a hand recount, that we are somehow being put in the position of having to say it's okay that this go on this way because the president has every legal right to contest and we don't really have certification. Like, this is where you get off the train. When you are asked to take the train to Crazy Town and then move to Crazy Town and then send nuclear missiles to strike Normal Town.
John, when do we get back to Normal Town? And what happens on your side of the aisle if this splintering doesn't end?
Well, you know, people think that, as Hallie said, that Trump has a strategy. What if his strategy is stupid? I'm going to give you an example. So in 2018, as the midterm elections were coming, Trump, instead of pushing the strong economy, sort of went with this 2-week message about evil caravans coming up from Central America and how this was going to turn the tide and win the Republicans the House. And in fact, the Democrats slaughtered him. What if this strategy is a bad strategy? What if it's dumb? What if he actually doesn't know how to win and he only really knows how to lose? Right.
He's yet to win the popular vote yet. Lost the popular vote by a greater margin this time than he did 4 years ago. Hello from Washington, I'm Chuck Todd, and thanks for checking out the Meet the Press channel on YouTube. Click on the button down here to subscribe and click over here to watch the latest interviews, highlights, and other digital exclusives.